Well, if it's up to the federal judge in the Sean Diddy Combs case, Diddy's doomed to sit in his Brooklyn jail cell until he's sentenced on his Mann Act convictions.
Behind the bright lights and billion-dollar empire, Sean Diddy Combs built a legacy that changed hip-hop forever. He's been a mogul, a mentor, and a master of reinvention. But behind the champagne and celebrations lies a much darker legacy, one that's left a trail of broken artists, bitter fallouts, and even turmoil in his own family. While fans see the polished image of a business genius, those closest to him have lived through a whirlwind of manipulation, silence, and sometimes betrayal. From industry legends to his own loved ones, many who've been a part of Diddy's world ended up lost, ruined, or worse, gone. So how did one man who built so many careers also play a part in destroying them? Let's break down how Diddy didn't just dominate hip-hop but left devastation in his wake. Before we dive into this video, make sure to leave a like on this video. And if you like deep dives into hip-hop culture and hidden music industry truths, hit that subscribe button for more content. Now let's dive in. Number 1. The shady contracts, the bad boy curse. When you hear bad boy records, you think success, hits, luxury, and raw talent. But talk to the artist behind the label, and you'll hear a different story. From Mace to the Locks, many of Diddy's signees later accused him of trapping them in exploitative contracts. Mace publicly called out Diddy for owning his publishing rights for decades, saying he offered Diddy $2 million to buy them back, only to be turned down. And the Locks, they had to start a full-blown campaign, even threatening to get violent on the radio, just to get their contracts loosened. These weren't just artists, they were family. Or so they thought, but once they started making money, it seemed Diddy made sure he kept the biggest slice of the pie. Number 2. The fall of Danity Kane and Day 26. If Diddy could create stars, he could just as easily break them. Take MTV's Making the Band. Danity Kane and Day 26 were overnight sensations, but it didn't last. Danity Kate especially fell apart under Diddy's leadership. Internal drama was fueled, creative control was stripped, and eventually, members were fired on camera. Same with Day 26. The toxic environment mixed with Diddy's unpredictable management turned success into disaster. And just like that, millions of fans were left wondering what happened to the groups Diddy himself assembled. Number 3. The death of Biggie, a friendship cut short. Diddy and the notorious B.I.G. were more than business partners, they were close friends. But many have questioned whether Diddy's flashy lifestyle and heavy East Coast versus West Coast marketing played a role in escalating tensions that eventually led to Biggie's death. Though Diddy has always denied any responsibility, the fact remains Biggie died at the peak of his career after being drawn into a dangerous rivalry that some say Diddy helped amplify. And to this day, Diddy profits off Biggie's legacy through posthumous releases, documentaries, and more. Number 4. Cassie's allegations and the quiet split. Cassie was more than a singer. She was Diddy's partner for over a decade. But after they quietly split, years later, she came forward with explosive allegations, abuse, control, and manipulation. In 2023, she filed a lawsuit detailing years of trauma, which was settled almost immediately. Diddy denied the claims, but the silence from much of the industry was deafening. If true, Cassie's story shows how far Diddy's control extended, not just in the studio, but in private, behind closed doors. Number 5. The collapse of G-Dep and Shine. Two promising artists, two tragic endings. Shine, after taking the fall for a nightclub shooting involving Diddy, ended up serving nearly 10 years in prison. He was once seen as Bad Boy's next star, but after the shooting, Diddy distanced himself, leaving Shine to carry the burden alone. G-Dep's story is even darker. After struggling with drug addiction and guilt, he turned himself in for a cold case murder. His confessions shocked fans, but some believe the lack of real support from the Bad Boys machine left him feeling abandoned and hopeless. Number 6. The public falling out with Mace. Mace was once Diddy's right-hand man, but their relationship fell apart over money, respect, and ownership. Mace accused Diddy of hypocrisy, preaching black empowerment while exploiting black artists behind the scenes. Their back and forth spilled onto social media and interviews, exposing years of tension. And while Diddy tried to clear his name, fans began to wonder how many other stories were being kept quiet. Number 7. Family troubles, the strained bond with his kids. Diddy has always shown off his love for his children, but behind the social media posts, some insiders have hinted at strained relationships. His son Quincy, Al B. Sure's biological child, was reportedly caught in a complicated dynamic between Diddy and his late mother, Kim Porter, and while some of his kids seem to follow in his footsteps, others have kept their distance. The truth is, Diddy's controlling nature doesn't stop at business, it bleeds into family too. Number 8. Kim Porter's mysterious death. Kim Porter's sudden death in 2018 shocked everyone. She was the mother of 3 of Diddy's children and a longtime partner. While the official cause was pneumonia, questions lingered. Kim reportedly told friends to protect her children and had planned to write a tell-all book. Conspiracies swirled, but nothing was ever proven. Still, her death left a void, not just in Diddy's family, but in the narrative of what really happens when someone tries to step away from his shadow. Number 9. The industry's silent fear of Diddy. Multiple artists, executives, and insiders have hinted at one common thing: fear. Diddy, through charm and power, has built an untouchable brand, but many behind the scenes won't speak out, even when they've been wrong. Whether it's fear of blackmailing, lawsuits, or retaliation, it's clear Diddy holds more power than most realize. Number 10. The recent investigations and backlash. As of 2024, Diddy has faced multiple lawsuits, public allegations, and whispers of federal investigations. What was once seen as untouchable is now unraveling. Former employees, ex-lovers, and even other celebrities are finally speaking out. Whether or not anything is proven in court, Diddy's public image has taken a serious hit. The man who once built stars might finally be seeing the consequences of what he built his empire on. And with that, we end today's video. Now it's your turn. What do you think about Diddy's rise and the dark legacy left behind? Is he a misunderstood genius or a mogul who sacrificed too much to stay on top? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next story we uncover. See you in the next one.